Here we go. Keep staring straight. Keep staring straight. Keep staring straight. Keep looking right there. 3, 2, 1. Photography, I couldn't tell you when. I just know that there was a period of time that my dad he wasn't a photographer by any means, but he did have a camera and he did enjoy photographing his kids, whether it's memories at like sports games, events, birthdays and stuff like that. Occasionally there's that like one shot, just look cool. Yeah. My name is Joseph Wyman Brown. So right now I'm traveling the country, immortalizing people with a process of photography from the 1800s, or at least the late 1800s, called wet plate collodion photography, which is also known as tintypes. I also am very fortunate to travel in a van and see the country and live out the whole van life venture. It just kind of fell into my lap, honestly, when it comes to photography. This is definitely something I didn't think I was gonna grow up to be. Good job. The original story is kind of one of those stories where, in summary, it was contentment about my situation in life, as a position where I could settle, buying a house or finding a new lease. I was in that moment, very much in love at the point, and it's one of those stories where it just wasn't working. I was the one probably more in love, so I was kind of a little brokenhearted, but also came down to my personal work and photography work. It just wasn't there. I was at a point in my life where I thought I need to make a jump, like a leap, or I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life. So you meet enough people in a coffee shop or old people like, we'll do it while you're young. And I'm definitely a person, I find myself in any situation where I'm like not really feeling well, mentally, strong enough to know that I need to change up my habits. This was a huge habit jump. And I thought there was a lot of strengths that I could like really hone in on, people skills, try to set up a pop-up tintype event and then doing that 18 times and going, oh, this doesn't work, or I need to add this. So here we are. Yeah. What's wild is, so the process only records in ultraviolet light, so the blue spectrum. So any blues, light pinks, purples, they're gonna be relatively light. Whereas like reds and orange and dark greens will be like really in the black areas. So people are really seeing themselves in a whole different light. Like literally, I hate saying that like that because it feels like a sales gimmick. But they really are seeing themselves in a whole different way. Amazing. You're kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I've never seen all of my freckles on a photo before, ever.
So I think when the part where they're actually seeing the picture reveal itself, when you pour the fixer on, I think there's a cool surprise in that moment, but at the same time, it's a great way to see yourself and also know that like that's it. That's how you look, that's who you are, and there's hopefully an acceptance to that. That looks amazing. Yeah, you're glowing now. Good job.
Thanks. Really, it was all you.
Thanks for staying still. Oh yeah, look at that necklace.
Wow.
Hell yeah, folks, good job.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I know I don't want to do this forever. I absolutely love this lifestyle because I can be anywhere I want. I got a bed, I got water, you name it. I'm gonna miss that the most. It's weird to even think about saying that now because I'm still in it. One of the main goals I do have is I want to make it to Arizona, and I want to be in that desert. I just want to be there. Once I do that, that's my okay, I'm okay with stopping this. So I'd say I'll make it to Arizona. That's the main goal. And then after that, it comes down to whether or not maybe I like Nashville, or maybe I want to go back to Pittsburgh and figure out a place where I want to set up base camp and then do this once or twice a month, where I actually do continue to travel, but I've set up a network and relationships with businesses that we do this year round. So we'll see. There's 3 places in mind that I wouldn't mind calling home after all this, but we'll see. For now, this is it.